So this is Steve, and I'm here with Scott Hinderman, who is the Executive Director of Fort Wayne Airports. We appreciate your time today.
Oh, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a great announcement that we're actually kind of having our grand opening for the Fort Wayne Aero Center.
And tell me what that means, Fort Wayne Aero Center.
Well, the Fort Wayne Aero Center, they provide aviation services where fuel, handling, embarking, aircraft debarking for the general aviation at Fort Wayne International. They provide that service. We've always had it, but this is a new business in Fort Wayne providing the service for us now.
Is this similar to the one that's over by the main entrance to the airport?
There used to be one over the main entrance. They have now left the area. They're not there anymore. So the FBO, which is a fixed base operator, is which Fort Wayne Aero Center is now Fort Wayne Aero Center, and they provide the service at the Fort Wayne International Airport.
How important is something like that for our community?
Well, you have to have it. And if you look at it this way, the airport, as well as roads and everything, we are the first impression, the front door of the community for those people who are flying in. And we also want to be a place where people can, if they're from Fort Wayne and they own their own aircraft, that they can be proud of. Our new facility is truly a rolling out the red carpet, if you will, of our community for those who come. Aviation at Fort Wayne Aero Center is a great importance for bringing economic development to the region.
I can remember coming out to the older place, coming out several times over the years for different senators flying in or stars or things like that. So I can imagine that would be pretty important.
It is that, and of course you have some VIP dignitaries, but we handle anything from charter cargo to the student pilot who's just learning how to fly with a small single-engine two-seat airplane. So we have everything in between. The Aero Center also handles all the fueling environment for the commercial carriers. But what we have today, we have always done a really good job taking care of the commercial passenger. So in Fort Wayne, you come in here from a long flight, at the end of the day, we hand you a cookie. We are now having this facility and the staff that we've hired, we've brought in 20 people, new positions, to provide exceptional service to those who are flying in general aviation. So it's a great welcoming to Fort Wayne area.
And I would imagine we could also include in there businesses that have their corporate headquarters here or have offices here.
Correct. We have about 74 based aircraft on the airfield, and those are clearly both a combination of corporate businesses as well as private individuals. But yeah, we are meeting the needs of those people who have airframes, and as well as those who are flying into Fort Wayne to do business.
If I remember correctly, it seems that Fort Wayne International Airport had another record year this year. Am I correct on that?
You are. In fact, the air passenger or the air carrier passengers, we've had 6 consecutive years of growth. We 11% increase in 2015 over the previous year. The economy is doing very well. Obviously, the airport authority, we're making sure that we are able to offer those services, or the air carriers can. Same thing here when it comes to general aviation. We provide the building, we provide the services, but we're not flying the aircraft. We're just making sure that we are ready and able to support somebody who's coming in or going out of our airport.
Do those numbers make it easier to attract new flights, maybe even new airlines?
Absolutely. It is the old saying, success breeds success. So if we are growing, the airlines recognize that as a growth, and they continue to look at where to best put their resources, and they're limited, whether it's aircraft or flight crew. As we grow, they will look at Fort Wayne and say, where are people flying to, and should we yet gain or incorporate another direct flight out of our community? There is no announcement of additional air service, but we're always looking to expand what we have today.
And getting back to the Aero Center, who's the manager of this facility?
Jeff Van Slyke has been hired on. He came on back in July of 15. He's been part of the process of implementing this new line of business. He is one of the 20 new employees, but he is the general manager of the FBO, or the Fort Wayne Aero Center.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, we're just glad to be here, and if anybody is out there and they want to see what we do, we welcome them to come out and see our new facility.
Scott, we appreciate your hard work and everything that you do for the community.
Okay, thank you much.